Uche, first thing to say is welcome back. It's nice to see you in a Port Vale shirt again. How do you feel about it all? What's it all been like for you?
Yeah, obviously circumstances have obviously brought me back to Port Vale, and yeah, it's good to be back as well. I didn't know when I was ever gonna come back when I left, but I'm happy to be back, and I have fond memories of being here. And yeah, just also obviously get back playing, try and get back to my best really. Yeah.
How did the whole thing unfold? Because not many players come from playing in Turkey right back to Burslem. I don't know if yours is a different route, but how did it kind of unfold, and how did you know that Vale were interested?
I might be transparent. Obviously, I went through a tough year last year. I didn't really play, probably the hardest in my career in terms of lack of game time and stuff. And obviously, I had an injury that kept me out. So I didn't enjoy being abroad. My first season abroad, I didn't enjoy it for various reasons. So I wanted to come back to England, and I'd spoken to a few clubs, and things that I thought I was going to facilitate didn't quite happen for many reasons. And obviously, I found out Vale were interested in me. My agent contacted me, and I told them that yeah, that it's something I'll look to explore. At the time, we were still doing well, but I think we were on a good run of form as well. And I can see the philosophy and what the gaffer's trying to do, and it fitted what I wanted to do as well, come into a team and that's doing well and try and help the team even further.
Did it help, obviously, that you knew the club and you knew maybe some of the people still here, maybe not too many, but some, but the atmosphere around the place and the supporters and the familiarity, did that help as well?
Obviously, it was a while ago, so a lot's changed positively from when I was last year, from what the owners told me as well, that we're not going to go into, but yeah, definitely. I had fond memories, like I said initially, like of being here. And many things have changed in a positive way, and I think that was probably the main attraction. The club, the facilities of the club has improved a lot since I was here as well. So yeah, many other factors, and obviously just to get back playing. Like I said, I haven't played since February. That was my last game prior to the Stevenage game. So to be back playing as well is important.
How did you feel when you knew you were going to be in the squad? And because obviously that's the aim of every footballer, isn't it, to play?
Yeah.
So how did you feel when he said to you, right, you're going to be involved today?
Yeah, I was excited. It's been a long time coming. Obviously, a little bit of nerves in a positive way, because I've worked really hard to get to the stage of being available. And like I said, I haven't really played, so I was just like, I was excited to get back out there as well. So no, it's been amazing, and like I said, it's a process as well, not only for myself but for the team.
Have you got to be a bit patient with yourself as well? Because like you say, that long without playing football, you're going to take a while to get back up to where presumably you want to be.
Yeah.
So have you got to be quite patient with yourself, if nobody else?
Yeah, for me, the pressure that I put on myself is actually quite high. Those are the people that know me on a personal level, know how ambitious I am. I believe in my ability and what I can do as a player. So, of course, I have to be patient with myself. But me being the person I am, I'm a bit impatient with myself. So I always want better. But no, to be honest, apart from the result on Tuesday against Peterborough, I feel like I can see bits of myself, of me getting back to my best. And obviously, I know fans want points and goals and everything, but that will come. And as long as I'm getting in the right positions and I'm being a platform for my team to get up the field, which I'm doing at the moment, I think everything else will come, because, the talent's there and I've done it before, so I can do it again.
From when you were last here to now, you've obviously played in the Championship. I know you didn't enjoy abroad, but you've still had that experience. So how would you say you've maybe changed or improved as a player since you were last here?
Yeah. I think when I came here, I did very well. I was 21 at the time. I think people seem to forget because I've been around for ages. I'm 28 now, but along the way, I've been through ups and downs of my career, and I've been blessed to have played for big clubs in the Championship, and that's the level and that's the standard I want to get back to. So I think it's a positive for the club to get a player who's played at that level, especially for the younger boys as well, because I think if I knew what I knew when I was a little bit younger, maybe I would have done things differently. So you learn a lot, and I think that's one thing I've learned along the journey of being a footballer. Even coming back here, I'm still learning. That you're learning every single day, and yeah, I think me coming back here, I think it should lift the lads, which I'm trying to do, and because I have the experience, also not only lift the lads with the younger players as well, encourage them and obviously show them that you can always go higher, and that's my ambition as well. So I hope I can be an example to some of the younger lads as well.
You've led on to my next question actually. What have you made of some of the other players here? Because obviously it's very different, we've said that now, from the squad from when you were last here, but what have you made of this bunch of players and how have they welcomed you in?
Do you know what? The lads have been really, really amazing. Sometimes they go into a group, and I've been in a lot of change rooms now because I've had quite a few clubs, and it's, you're a new player and you're a bit kind of like tentative, but they've just been so welcoming, to be fair, and I think it's a credit to the gaffer. I think because he brought in good characters, and I think that's important, and he has a philosophy or a way of playing as well, and to have lads who are attentive in that situation of understanding and want to improve and want to learn, especially the younger lads as well. I think it's amazing, and it's easier transition for myself, obviously coming from somewhere where I haven't particularly enjoyed.
And that, I suppose, is a good thing for you as well, is that you kind of get the sense you've smiled a lot during this interview for a start, that you're enjoying yourself again. Is that fair to say, that you feel a lot happier? Yeah,
I definitely do. I definitely do, of course. When you're in a situation where you're somewhere where things ain't going too well, and you're coming to a place where you have an understanding and a country where and you've been and where you've played most of your football, I think it's not foreign to you anymore. So yeah, that's always an advantage. I'm smiling because I try and be positive. Of course, inside of me there's that burning desire to want to win and help the team climb up the table, and that's my main goal.
And just lastly, to finish off with though, tough game on Saturday. There've been quite a few tough ones at the moment. Is it a real togetherness in the dressing room, do you think, that's going to help you through, and is it a matter of riding out this run at the moment and then progressing on to where hopefully you can be? Yeah,
obviously I can only speak from when I've joined the club, and we drew a game against Stevenage and we played well. On another day the result could have went for us with certain situations I'm not going to speak about because I don't want to get into any trouble, and then on to Peterborough on Tuesday, and I have a mate that I played with at Peterborough, and he even said, "You lot battered us in the second half." And I think it's a credit to the way the gaffer obviously wants to play, and like I said, I can only speak from where I've played from and what I've seen since I've been here, and we've played well. I think against Peterborough we played really well. I think it's just that final cutting edge, that final pass or that goal, like the decisive moments in the game. But aside from that, we had them penned back in their own half, and I think that is the way to play, because the more that we create opportunities and the more that we have them in their half, we're eventually going to score goals and we're going to win games. So I think it's just being consistent, doing the right things. That's from what I've learned from my experience. I've been at clubs and we know we're not playing particularly well, we're not creating chances or we're not getting anywhere. That's not the situation here at the moment. The situation is that we're not getting that final cutting edge, but we're getting into good situations, and we're Peterborough a good side at the end of the day, and we had the pen back in their own half, and we had a lot of possession. So I think we need to take the positives out, in reference to what you said about what do you do from here, and just focus on the positives and not get too disheartened about the results, because more times than not the results will improve.